Abu Dhabi is a city of luxury and culture, but if you're visiting for the first time, you might be wondering where to stay and what to do to make the most of your trip. In this video, we'll share how we booked our stay at the Grand Hyatt Abu Dhabi using points, and we'll also take you inside the Grand Mosque, which is one of the most breathtaking landmarks in the world. Stick with us until the end to find out how you can book this unforgettable stay and tips on what you need to know before visiting the mosque. Let's get into it. We made it to Abu Dhabi's International Airport. It is very nice here. Levon just told me that it was recently renovated, so everything looks very modern and very chic and clean. We're about to catch our Uber. What do they call the Ubers here?
Well, there's the Uber app. They also have the Careem app, which is recommended to use versus Uber. One thing I do want to touch on with the airport, everywhere that we go, there's always somebody cleaning and just polishing and just making sure to upkeep this brand new terminal here.
So happy that we have safely arrived to our destination, Abu Dhabi. We're staying at the Grand Hyatt for a couple days and it is stunning. We're going to give you a room tour. Oh my goodness, I can't even get over the views, the natural light. Like we can literally see the palace from our bedroom. What? Stunning.
I wanted to take a quick moment to talk about how we booked this stay. First of all, this is a tremendously beautiful suite, and I booked it with 72,000 Hyatt points. And if you have Chase Ultimate Reward points, you're able to transfer them over to Chase's various transfer partners. So Chase is affiliated with a couple hotels, namely Hyatt. So they have some tremendously valuable redemptions. So I was able to get it for 72,000 Chase UR points transferred over to Hyatt. That paid for our 6 nights. So that's just 12,000 points a night. On top of that, I am a Hyatt Globalist member, their top status. So that is how we were able to get that suite upgrade. If there's availability for a standard suite, you'll be able to get it as a Globalist member. Being Globalist, you also get free breakfast and access to a lounge if the Hyatt you are staying at has one. So this one does, so that gives us unlimited cocktails during their cocktail hour, as well as some finger food as well too. So really great value. The customer service so far has been exceptional, and I am so glad that I picked this spot. The views here are beautiful. We have access very nearby to a lot of some of the popular attractions as well. So I can't wait to spend some time here in Abu Dhabi and get immersed with the local culture here. If you aren't familiar with using points to book your travel, then the value of the points may not be apparent to you. But here you can see that the nightly cost for a room at the Grand Hyatt Abu Dhabi runs about $200, give or take. So for 6 nights, you are looking at easily above $1,200 because that isn't even including the taxes and fees. If you would like more information about how we use points and miles to save money on our travel, please leave a comment so that we know, and we will make more videos explaining what we do.
I already know I'm going to have some wonderful stretch sessions, say that 10 times, on this balcony. It is beautiful. I can't believe how blue the water here is in Abu Dhabi. I wasn't expecting this. I don't know what I was expecting. I heard a lot of good things about Abu Dhabi, but it is already exceeding my expectations. Already. Haven't even been here for like an hour yet, and it's stunning. The sun is literally blinding me. It's hot. We've been in the heat for a while, so it's not bothering me that much. It's not humid like Malaysia was. It's just dry heat. And I can handle that. I can handle dry heat. It's not too bad. So when we first got here, they were telling us the difference between Abu Dhabi and Dubai. And they're only like an hour and a half away driving. I didn't realize it was that close. And apparently Abu Dhabi is a lot more chill, less crowded. It's a totally different vibe. I mean, I haven't seen Dubai yet, but from what they were telling us, it's a totally different vibe. So if you want a balance of like work and a little bit of play at the same time, then Abu Dhabi is for you. I just can't get over how beautiful it is. It looks like something straight out of a movie. Like, I just speechless. It's gorgeous. If you're getting value from this video, hit that like button so more people like you can find it, and don't forget to subscribe for more travel content like this. We've been making it our business to see all the top attractions here in Abu Dhabi, and today is no different.
So we are here at the world-renowned Grand Mosque, and it is the biggest one in Abu Dhabi.
We just went through security and everything. We made sure we were wearing the proper attire, and now we're walking, making our way there. So let's go see it. So it's actually quite the journey to get there. There's this really, really long hallway that you have to walk through in order to get to the Grand Mosque, but I absolutely don't mind that because it is hot outside and I'd rather walk in an air-conditioned building rather than trekking outside trying to get there. There's also little buggies that can hitch you a ride to the Grand Mosque if you need it. There's escalators and everything, so we decided to walk, and it's taking, I don't know how long it takes, but it's been like 10 minutes already. The Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque is a must-see for anyone visiting Abu Dhabi. It's one of the largest mosques in the world, and it's a true masterpiece of Islamic architecture. From the moment you step on the grounds, you're surrounded by intricate details, from the marble domes to the stunning reflective pools. Trust me, you're going to want to see this with your own eyes. Inside the mosque, you'll find the largest hand-knotted carpet in the world and gorgeous chandeliers. We were truly blown away by the scale and beauty of this place. The video doesn't even do it justice.
All right, so let's talk about the dress code so that you won't have any problems when you get to the mosque. Because if you're not attired properly, you will not be given entry. So for men, it's pretty simple. You're gonna need full-length pants and some kind of sleeved shirt. Sleeveless is not gonna cut it, so as long as you have at least short sleeves, three-quarter sleeves, or even something long sleeves, or one of like the traditional like robe garments that they wear here, then you're gonna be A-okay.
So for women, it's a little bit more complicated, not too much though. They are a lot more strict for women, so you definitely have to make sure your hair is completely covered. I had my turban on, as you guys saw. If you don't have a scarf or anything to cover your hair, there are definitely shops on site that you can purchase some from. And as for your shirt, you have to make sure your arms are completely covered. I don't even think for women you're able to wear like capped short sleeves. I don't even think that's acceptable. And for pants, your legs have to be completely covered. So basically, no skin. That pretty much sums it up.
And while we didn't take advantage, the mosque does offer a free 45-minute guided tour every hour starting at 10 a.m.
Yep, and I also liked on the way into the mosque, there's like this big mall area where you can find some food. But before you actually get to the mosque, there's this room that you'll find like touch screens and different exhibits explaining the mosque and the religion and everything like that, which is pretty cool. You can learn a lot of history there for sure.
And something that you're definitely going to need to be aware of, there are specific roped off areas where you're allowed to take your photos and your videos and everything like that. And if you try to step outside of that, the security and staff will come up to you and get you back to where you need to be.
Very kindly, I might add. They weren't rude about it or anything. They're just going to gently guide you and tell you, like, this is not allowed, this is where you're supposed to be. And also keep in mind that if you are vloggers like we are, you're not going to be able to use a mic or record anything verbally. You can only take pictures and videos of the mosque and everything, so you're not going to be allowed to speak. All in all, the whole Grand Mosque experience was really worth it to me. The only word I can describe it as was just like opulent, grand, luxury. Like, it was just beautiful for sure. I definitely recommend coming at a good time of day because we came later in the evening, and I just felt like the sun wasn't hitting as it would have been if we came earlier, so I kind of regret that. But it even looks beautiful at night. Like they have these LED lights that light up the mosque, and it looks really beautiful as well. So just keep that in mind if you plan on visiting. Staying at the Grand Hyatt Abu Dhabi and visiting the Grand Mosque was truly an unforgettable experience. From the luxury of the hotel to the elegance of the mosque, this trip reminded us why Abu Dhabi is such a unique destination. If you're planning your first trip to Abu Dhabi and looking for more fun things to add to your itinerary, check out our next video. You're not going to want to miss it. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next one.